let's get it. We are doing SCP reaction, you know. We're at the top 14 Friendliest SCP. You want to see how this SCP look like? What to do if they tell us, you know, what the special abilities and all, and see if I like them or not. You know what I mean? They're gonna be friendly, but like some of them had to get out of here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You guys already know it's by your boy truly SCP Explains Story Animation. Fire, you know, channel. Yeah, actually, I'm telling you, I like every SCP channel that I've been watching so far. They give, you know, very informational videos about SCP. They have their own unique animation style. Some of them got their own unique storytelling. I'm telling you, fire. So, put your video in the description. Go check them out. I'll be happy to give them one more subscriber. And let's start this real quick. You know what I mean? I kind of late right now. All right.
The SCP Foundation has encountered and
contained
some of the most fearsome entities in human
history. I'm just,
history.
you know, floating here, man. Come on, man.
Before us,
shaved apes
were ever walking across the earth. They've gotten their hands on ancient gods, humanoid creatures with deadly powers, and more than one item with the capacity to bring about the creatures with deadly power.
Scarlet King, boy. I think that's a Scarlet King. Alright? I don't know 100% that's supposed to be the Scarlet King.
And everything at the SCP Foundation can kill you or would even want to. Sometimes an SCP has no agenda, other than going about their lives, making friends, or even helping people.
Yeah.
Instead of wanting to eat you for dinner, these entities would rather sit down for a meal and a chat with you. No apocalyptic ambitions here, just good vibes. Today, we're taking a look at some of the friendliest SCPs of all time. First off,
hey, you know, this is yo. I think the reaction. This is before I use face cam. I think I did the reaction to that SCP right there. That's a guy that's like in purgatory. I think I should say like he's meant like before you dying and you know when you start alive, he's right there to keep you company until you perish. Fire SCP video I saw. I think that's before I did my face cam as I said. So. There's no face cam, but still, it was a fire video. People that think SCP that thing is gonna be in here. Obviously, SCP 999 is gonna be in here. Come on, that's an easy one. I think SCP Able, I think it's Kane, the good one. The one if you attack him, you damage yourself and not him. That one thing's gonna be in there. Whoa, like some safe classes, all that. Like it's gonna be SCP that doesn't kill people pretty much. Like not like good or they just don't do nothing. Like. Maybe some objects gonna be there, like the bell. The one that you ring the bell is probably gonna be there too. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Is an SCP that's just as sweet as it is sad. If you ever encounter SCP-4999, you probably don't have long left to live. That's not because it's going to kill you or even hurt you.
That's when you
die.
Because
4999 visits people who are already at death's door. Manifesting as a humanoid figure dressed in dark clothing, SCP-4999 appears to a person about 20 minutes before their death, as long as the subject is awake and alone. It will then sit down near their bed and offer them.
This is cool, you know what I mean? It's gonna be there until you die. Like you have someone not to be alone with. For your last, you know, moments on Earth.
A cigarette. It will then light one for itself, and as it smokes, hold the dying person's hand or place a comforting hand on their shoulder. It will stay there with them, providing a silent sense of peace until they have slipped away. It may not be friendly in the most traditional sense, but SCP-4999 displays a great deal of kindness and compassion in making sure that no one ever dies alone. Though some of the friendliest SCPs are serious, others are quite silly. This is the case for SCP-2991. The entity is a striped, multicolored scarf.
I told you there will be some items here that doesn't do nothing. I'm telling you, see? Big brain, come on, Stone.
Changing lengths.
Come on,
the scarf appears to be sentient and behaves in a docile manner, communicating by forming itself into the shape of letters and spelling out words.
Boy, yo, what kind of long ass scarf is this? Yo, whose scarf is this? Yo, someone get your scarf, yo. What kind of, what is a long word? What, does it just magically get bigger?
The scarf enjoys attention and becomes bored if left in its containment box for too long, and has expressed a desire to play. When asked if it was made to be fun, the scarf responded, yes, and then wrapped itself around the interviewer's hand and then went to sleep.
That's cool. You know what? That'll be kind of cool having your own like skull like this move by itself and all that, you know, talk to you and everything. I'm guessing it maybe has some other anomalies. I think I said it right. But right now it's just safe. But it's cool to have, I
Not
think.
seem to have any interest.
I feel like it's cool to have. I don't know about you guys.
Spending time wrapped around people, keeping them warm and cozy. It's basically just an ordinary scarf, except it's able to move on its own and desires the company of humans.
Oh, we got, yo, I did not pay attention, but yo, I'm telling you, most of these are getting so good, like I'm into it, that I'm not even getting Frame, stop stalling. I'm not even paying attention, there's gonna be an ad. But you guys already know, if it's not my ad, then I'm not gonna pay at least a single penny on these ads. We're gonna mute the ad, we're gonna try to skip it, you know what I'm telling you, man. But remember, guys, if you ever get my ad while watching my video, the frame stops starting, watch the whole thing, thank you for supporting me, but there should be no ad yet. Soon there will be ads again. So yeah.
Darn friendly to us. Some SCPs are perfectly nice, friendly people who have no control over their own anomalous properties, and would probably prefer just to live out a mundane existence free from any unusual activity.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you don't always get what you want, and neither does SCP-507.
Let me see if everything is good recording.
Is, for all intents and purposes, good. An ordinary human.
I'm still a floating head, huh? What do you guys think? I'm telling you, man. I'm transformed to I'll say I ascended to a greater being. See? You guys can get like me. Just start the video.
Man with one notable exception. Against his will, he routinely finds himself teleported into alternate dimensions.
That's fire? But at the same time, that's scary as hell, man. Imagine teleporting to like an era where there's like love everywhere, like just death, and like, you know, the black peg and all that, like those times. Just imagine.
And returning to his original one seemingly at random. Aside from these odd, stressful occurrences, 507 is
the butler.
A jovial individual who enjoys meeting other SCPs and chatting
with
researchers at the Foundation about the paranormal. Aside from his dimension hopping, he is no different from any pleasant stranger you might encounter on the street. While some entities like 507 behave like a neighbor to the SCP Foundation, others like SCP-131 are more like house pets. SCP-131
I know this SCP. I do not know what they do. I just know about these SCP.
Refers to a pair of creatures nicknamed the iPods. Two teardrop-shaped creatures about 1 foot high, one orange and one yellow, with a single blue eye in the middle of each of their bodies. Their intelligence has been compared to common house cats, and they are very curious, loving to roll around the facility and see what everyone is getting up to. They appreciate attention and affection, and seek more of it from those who they bond to, following them around like a lost puppy. They may look strange at first, but their behavior is downright adorable. And as you may know from some of our other videos, when certain deadly anomalies like SCP-173 escape, they can storm in and save lives. So
that's like SCP-999. That I like this. I'm guessing they have no powers in a way. They're just very friendly, you know, this technology eye thing looking thing. Ain't no way we're getting an ad. I was about to say, I thought we were getting an ad. That was just the brick in the behind.
Adorable. They're adorable heroes. Sometimes an SCP with the best of intentions can cause harm to Foundation personnel without meaning to. This was the case for SCP-2337, a male corn crate bird capable of vocalizations
too loud,
enough to cause permanent hearing damage. Though he possesses this ability, he has never used it to cause deliberate harm while in Foundation custody. Instead, he simply wants to chat with the personnel, speaking in a language similar to English. The bird, which responds to the name Dr. Spanko, is very cooperative and always excited to speak with research staff.
Low key. You know, it's like Thanksgiving or something, man. No one around. No, stop. Yo, okay, I thought my green screen fell down. I'm just saying. That's like free Popeyes right there, man. That's like some free Popeyes, man. Dr. Spanko? Doctor Who? No, I don't remember it being. Oh, man, what you talking about? Man, you guys tripping. There was never a SCP bird.
Especially delighted when called by his name.
He
may be a bit loud from time to time, but who isn't? He's not malicious, just enthusiastic. Sometimes an SCP's good intentions are not misinterpreted or inadvertently harmful, but simply as helpful as they were meant to be. Enter SCP-662, a small silver handbell that, when shaken, summons a short, well-dressed...
Well, that's that. Oh, that's it. I said in the beginning, the butler thing. What is it?
Classic
Yo,
British butler named
Big
Mr.
Brain.
Deeds. Mr. Deeds will
Yeah, this
adjust the
video is
ring
fire
of the
already.
bell
I
by
love
their
this
name
video.
and title and perform tasks for them.
Yep.
He is extremely
I
polite,
need one of
and even
those.
when given a task that he does not wish to or is unable to complete, he declines with the utmost respect.
I still need one of those.
May be more formal, but he's good company just the same. And we've heard he mixes a mean, or in this instance, a nice drink too. Many of the nicest SCPs to be around are similar to pets, but very few were deliberately intended to live in one's home as a companion. SCP-111 is an exception. 111 refers to a species of invertebrates resembling snails, also referred to as dragon snails.
Oh, I didn't even use this snail. I was just looking at the picture. I kind of blanked on the name. Did I just say snail? I did. Okay, never mind.
Invertebrates resembling snails, also referred
I did
to
not even
as
read the name.
dragon snails.
I did not even read the
ordinary
name.
snails, these creatures are warm-blooded, highly intelligent, and capable of
breathing what?
fire.
Yeah.
Though they should be
It has dragon thingy. That's kind of big ass snail. What the? I thought that was gonna be like this tiny. Yo, that. Alright.
Are capable of imprinting on their owners much like other baby animals, and likely would make a lovely pet for a fireproofed household. Unfortunately, they are all in Foundation custody, so there is no way to find out for yourself.
Come on, man. Yo,
Some of the previous
one of those out there, man. Yeah, one of those, man.
SCPs in this video are similar to ordinary pets, but SCP-529 actually is an ordinary pet, with one small anomalous change.
It's in half.
SCP-529, or Josie, is a small house cat with gray tabby markings, and
half a
only
body.
half of a body. Don't get upset, she is not injured or in any pain. For some reason, the rear end of her body, from tail to
it's still there? It's just invincible or something?
Bottom of her ribcage is simply not there. The place where the cat's body ends appears as pure black to the naked eye and absorbs light. The area does not appear to be invisible, but it is simply not there. In spite of this, Josie experiences no adverse effects, moving around as if the back half of her body were still there. There are no containment procedures in place for Josie, and she is allowed to freely...
Hey, that's fire. She's going on everywhere. Yeah, that's fire. But yeah, that's still kind of trippy though.
Roam the facility, purring, rubbing up against personnel's legs for attention, playing with balls of string and little mouse toys, and begging for pieces of cheese. I can see that as like a stress relief. As a treat. Creatures like Josie the half-cat provide a morale boost to those that encounter them, but entities like SCP-5094 can provide material benefits to the lives of those they meet, and help them to make a change for the better. SCP-5094, or Miss J, is the main character of a children's educational CD-ROM game.
That's a long number SCP. God damn.
Miss J's WizKid Schoolhouse. Miss J, who is unable to leave the computer program, has only one interest: educating others.
Oh, we got nice. See, I saw this one, man. See, I was paying attention to everything. But you guys already know he's skipping this. I don't care what this is, yo. This kind of fire animation. That's Mike Tyson right there, boy. We still skipping that, boy. I still started.
He can teach a given student about essentially any subject, including particle physics and cubist sculpture. She conducts her lessons over the course of several days, up to 30 hours in length, with breaks for meals and trips to the bathroom sprinkled throughout. Test subjects who studied with Miss J have described her as the best teacher they have ever had, and she helped a D-class leave the Foundation and begin a career studying criminal justice.
Okay, yo, I may need to talk to Miss J for a little bit, know what I mean?
She even recognized a former student, now a junior researcher at the Foundation, and expressed delight at seeing how far he had come since her first lesson with them. Many of the friendlier SCPs have a great deal of knowledge they are eager to share. And
some D classes, okay, I just found so D class could, like, you know, improve. I'm guessing they improve like way high enough they could maybe, you know, have a non-life or something.
Most eager out there is SCP-1867, or Lord Theodore Thomas Blackwood. Lord Blackwood identifies himself as a British explorer and naturalist, as well as a war veteran, which is a bit perplexing considering he is also a neon sea slug measuring only 4.6 inches in length. In spite of this...
Wait, was it a slug that... I forgot what video it was, like... or have a YouTube channel or podcast, and this entity, could be like the guy that gives us the question or the one that's doing the video. Is that the slug that they were talking about in that video?
He enjoys telling anyone who will listen the tales of his past expeditions, which he has been able to provide ample proof of. Lord Blackwood is happy to provide entertainment and engaging tales of adventure to anyone who would like to take a listen to the stories of a sea slug. If you're interested in the company of Lord Blackwood because of a—
Why have you stepped on him by mistake? Like, does he have like at least any, anomaly that is gonna protect him from like that?
Fondness for stories, then you'll also want to hear about SCP-1230. 1230 is a simple, unlabeled green hardcover book, with nothing strange about it at first glance. When it is opened, the phrase, "A hero is born," can be seen—
and then you go to sleep, and when you don't wake up in your sleep, and you can control your dream and everything, right?
On the first page the reader looks at, and the rest of the pages will appear to be blank. The true anomalous effects of the book do not kick in until the reader goes to sleep.
Come on, man!
There they will find themselves in a fantastical world as the protagonist of their own adventure story. The dream world feels real as the waking world, and the story is tailored to the interests of the reader. In the dreams, a bearded man in a green cloak appears, known as the Bookkeeper, and acting as the voice of SCP-1230. He is helpful and kind, providing guidance to the dreamers and attempting to ensure that they have a wonderful time in their dream.
Low key, how much money you need? I may need to get one of those bugs. Oh, kind of fire. I'll be sleeping 24/7, man. I'm telling you, man. I'll be on my bed, sleeping 24/7. I'm just saying.
Just before the dreamer wakes up,
saying.
The man bids them a sorrowful farewell and asks that they please visit again soon.
Okay.
It seems that the book and its keeper want nothing more than to give readers an incredible experience and the chance to live out their wildest dreams as the hero of their own story. Speaking of objects that help people fulfill their dreams, SCP-2203 devotes itself to fulfilling romantic dreams in the waking world. 2203 is a standard love tester machine which, upon use, dispenses a card with the name and address of a person, as well as a bit of advice of how to approach them. This person is intended to be the soulmate of the subject.
Yeah, I may need to get one. Yo, what do I get one of those? Nah, stop. Let me stop.
And when the subject approaches their chosen person, they find that there is an immediate spark. Test subjects who sought out their assigned person have found either a spouse, a lover, or a lifelong best friend.
Yo, where do I get one of those, man? I'm just saying, like, now, where do I get one of those? I need one of those. It
refuses to suggest matches to individuals with a history of domestic violence, indicating that its intention is to only make matches that will be happy, healthy, and safe. Many of these friendly—
So if your soulmate is like not good for you, like let's say it's gonna lead to like domestic violence and all that, it's not gonna give you a card.
SCPs display a strong desire to help others however they can. Few show this desire.
I guess my mistake. I thought the touchpad.
SCP-2295. 2295 is a patchwork stuffed teddy bear made from synthetic fiber and cotton. When it is near a human who has experienced major trauma.
I was about to say, I'm like, is that the Build-A-Bear SCP? The one that, was safeguarded, then they got put to cater? The guy was killing everyone and transformed people body part into a teddy bear? I was about to say, ain't no way is that teddy bear.
To an organ, the bear becomes active. It will produce scissors, white thread, and sewing needles or a crochet hook, and create a stuffed version of the ailing organ.
And
the damaged organ will somehow be replaced with this new creation. It sounds as if this is the start of a horrifying story,
but it's not.
It isn't. The stuffed organ will function perfectly, defying all known laws of medicine and science. The bear wants to help so badly that if there are no useful materials nearby, it will use stuffing and fabric from its own body to construct these organs. When the bear is unable to help a subject, it will do whatever it can to cheer them up and make them happy. And has even been known to hold the subject and cry if there is nothing else it can do. Above all, the bear simply wants to help heal the hurt and the sick. Without a doubt, though, the friendliest SCP that the Foundation has ever encountered is SCP-999, also known as the Tickle Monster.
Who doesn't know this
999 is a large mass of orange slime that wants nothing more than to play, socialize, and make people.
You only eat candy. That's the thing, too.
Its behavior has been compared to that of a dog, enjoying the company of humans and other creatures. Just touching its slimy surface is enough to boost a person's mood.
Makes you
And
mad
the creature
happy.
expresses
Makes you
special
smile
interest in
out
people
here.
who are unhappy
Makes
or
you
suffering
smile,
from
my boy.
emotional pain. It refuses to eat meat and goes out of its way to prevent any harm to those around it, even taking a bullet for a person to save their life. 999 is such a delight to be around that it even managed to make the omnicidal rage of SCP-682 subside, if only for a moment. Dogs might be considered man's best friend, but SCP-999 is giving them some fierce competition for the role, though it would probably want to be best friends with a dog, too. And hey, if you want your own SCP-999 to cuddle, make sure to check out SCP-Swag.com.
What? Yo. For $30, man, I'm telling you, man. My net worth right now is like $2. I got like $2 to my name. I can't buy that.
Tickle Monster plush. It's the next best thing to having your very own SCP-999 to cuddle whenever you need a little pick-me-up. Now go check out SCP-5031, yet another murder monster.
Alright, there you go. That's fire. Alright. Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. Okay. I clicked. I don't know if you guys can see this. My mouse has like these two things here where, you know, it takes me back to the page or forward from the page. But hey, that's it. You know, we're in the end of the video. Means I need to conclude my video too. You guys already know. Hit the like button. You know, me supports me even more. Turn up the notifications. Be on the early gang. Which should be in the comment section first. Which that's starting. Which makes me. Which brings me to the comment section. You want to make it to play. It does not have to be a Roblox game. You want to make a video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section to be easier for me to find. Or you can be like, hi, or how you doing? I will always try to reply back to you. Also hit the like. Yo, I'm just starting today, huh? I'm just starting, huh? Yo, how long been doing YouTube now? Hit the subscribe button. Go to 5,000 subscribers. I know we can make it there. Thanks to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame. Out.